In the wake of yesterday's aborted terror plot, opposition leaders have been swift to question the government on the impact of its anti-terror legislation. Other than a brief statement in which it gave thanks to the police and emergency services for their part in averting an unthinkable catastrophe, the government has yet to officially comment. No details have been released about the identities of the suspected terrorists involved. It is believed one of the would-be bombers died in the attack. There were no other casualties. And finally,
So you're not going home?
I sold my house, given that I was inconveniently dead. It's a house.
I know that you and Adam were...
Adam and I were never going to be, Harry. That's why I stayed dead in the first place, to let him move on.
And you?
Me too. To let me move on.
Adam was going to die, Harry. To know him at all was to know that. He knew it. It didn't frighten him. It exhilarated him. It gave him purpose.
Yes.
I've had a lot of time and I've done a lot of thinking, Harry. I made my choices. I made them a long time ago, and as it turns out, they were the right ones. This is what I am. I want it back. Give me Section D.
Ross, there's nobody more capable of running the section. I know that.
But you think because Adam died, I'm going to go to pieces. Well, I'm not. I'm ready.
You might be. You might be ready to leap into the fray, Ross. But I'm not even sure I can trust my own judgment at the moment. My friend is dead, and I want nothing more than revenge. I want to take the Russian operation in Britain, shoot it through the heart, and watch it bleed to death. Might we allow that indulgence? I'm going to ask Dolby for authorization to target Katchimov directly.
Go to bed, Harry. We're not doing each other any good.
just let me see that I have you right. Your contention is that the Kremlin is sponsoring Al-Qaeda in London, yes?
By sponsoring terrorism on these shores, Russia is demonstrating the price Britain is paying for her wars in Iraq and Afghanistan, and thereby for her reliance upon Middle Eastern oil.
Rather than, one supposes, the cuddly Russian variety.
The Kremlin is attempting to destabilize this country, which is a stepping stone on Russia's path towards becoming the world's first energy superpower.
Moved as I am by the clarion call, I'm bound to say that you haven't given me enough to authorize the targeting of a senior Russian figure, especially since the relationship between Britain and the Kremlin is already at a 30-year low. The security service doesn't base its strategic policy on one officer's desire for revenge, however eminent the officer. You do see that, Sir Harry.
How's the promotion looking, Richard? Rosy, is it?
We're all upset, Harry, but let's not forget ourselves. After all these years, it would be a pity if either of us said anything we might later regret. Just let's be clear, Harry. You stay away from Arkady Katchimov. Best leave it there, I think, don't you? Good to see you.
The incident with the trawler is unfortunate, but everyone seems to have accepted it as accident. They have no idea of the storm that's coming.
I have not been authorized to target the Russian operation in London.
So what do we do?
We target the Russian operation in London, led by this man, Arkady Katchimov. I've been told we can't target him directly, but we have to find out what his game is. He's a real and present danger to the British people. And let's not forget, this is the man responsible for the death of Adam Carter.
Adam once said to me, revenge is an expression of pain. Pain is weakness. We never show weakness.
Well, Adam's dead, Joe. Exactly how well do we know Katchimov?
File 3 inches thick. Tells us where he's been, what he's done, and with whom, but I want the smell of him. His breath, his sweat. And to that end, I'll be contacting Lucas North to brief me later today.
In addition to building a file on Katchimov, we select a key Russian player in London. No one with diplomatic status. We don't want to give them any reason to play the victim.
And then let's leverage that asset until the pips squeak. Find me a way to stop Arkady Katchimov. One more thing. As of today, Roz assumes the position of Section Chief.
So, shall we?
Good morning, Lucas.
Harry, how are you? How's the team coping?
Would you mind coming onto the grid? I need you to brief us about Katchimov.
I'll be there in 2 minutes.
Some cake?
Sorry.
Harry Pearce has called me onto the grid. He wants to talk about you.
Oh, pleased as I am to hear from you, Lucas. Your standing orders are never to make direct contact with me.
This is what handlers are for.
Well, I've yet to meet my handler, Arkady, and this is a one-use phone.
What will you tell him?
that you're a pussycat. You need to watch your back. Harry's developed a particular animus for you.
He's jealous. He worries for your loyalty. He has to. He is a spy. But still, this need to worry. It wounds him. He wants to trust you. He yearns to trust you. And therefore, in his heart, he has decided to trust you, whether he is aware of that fact or not.
Gotta feel sorry for the poor bastard.
I promise I will try.
You know, given the chance, he's going to eat you alive.
Now, let us hope if he ever gets the chance, he has a hearty appetite. And there can be no more direct contact, Lucas. We don't see each other, we don't speak to each other again, huh? This is the nature of your life now. You must live as though your friends are your enemies. Your enemies are your friends. I must ask you to do this for me. My operation will make contact very shortly.
Over and out, then.
Over and out. Надо увидеться. Диечная скутия.
Donut, Malcolm? I had the chocolate one. Sorry. So, how are you? About Adam?
But to be honest, I'm not quite sure.
That's a shock. Losing someone like that. Someone that shines brightly in your life and then winks out.
Adam was very admirable.
Drove like a lunatic, though.
How are things with you?
Fine, I think.
Are you all right for food? The service could arrange something so you're stocked up.
You're a very kind man, Malcolm. That's one thing that hasn't changed, but do my own shopping.
Lucas, if you would.
If you want to get inside the head of Arkady Katchimov, the first thing you need to know is he's patient. He spent years interrogating me. He was always very gentle, very playful. No aggression, no impatience.
So he's a chess player?
Yeah. It was 3 years before he even began to seed hints about turning me, sending me home.
And how did he approach that? Did he play on sexual anxiety? For fear your ex might...
No, he never took that route. He used my relationship with you, Harry.
In what way?
Well, he implied that you, personally, didn't seem to be in much of a hurry to get me back.
So, however obliquely, he used personal revenge as a motive.
Yes.
And what are your personal feelings towards him?
What do you want me to say? I spent 8 years getting to know the man. He was good company. He was my only company, so...
Your only company? You had no other visitors? No FSB interrogators?
Plenty. Especially in the first few months, but I wouldn't describe them as company.
Thank you, Lucas. You're free to go. Good luck with the unpacking.
Ross, could I just have a word with Harry, please?
Naturally.
I know what you're going to say, and I'd like to say...
I want to come back.
No.
I'm ready.
You are not. The debriefing process alone will take several weeks. Then there's the question of your physical and mental health.
Of course, there's the question of my loyalty.
In my mind, there's no question, but that's my mistake, Lucas. It would be wrong of me to trust you because of where you've been, who you've been with, and the threat that Russia currently poses towards this country. Don't take this personally. You're home. Take the time. Enjoy it.
Home isn't where you live. It's where people understand you. If I don't have trust from MI5, from you, then I'll never really be home. I'll just be back in England.
We think we might have a potential Russian asset.
What have you got?
Well, if we're looking at non-diplomatic targets, then the oil company Christus Oil's the go-to destination. Several of its UK-based employees are active Russian spies. But the biggest fish by far is this man, Alexander Beletsky. If anyone knows what Katchimov is up to, it's him. He's already being mentioned as a future Russian president. His line to the Kremlin couldn't be more direct or more privileged.
So he'll know as much about high-level Russian espionage in Britain as Katchimov himself?
He's based out of Moscow with a house, well, a mansion, really, in Surrey.
Yeah, it's like Moscow on Thames. He's got a wife, 2 kids, both at private school, both with 24-hour security and surveillance. The place is wired like a Swiss bank and under constant watch.
Dirt?
Well, for a man with presidential aspirations, he's got an unhealthy fondness for fine art. And not all of it kosher.
Okay. Well, if he's our big fish, let's hook him, land him, gut him. Play dirty.
Mrs. Beletsky,
Yes.
may we come in?
What's happened?
All right, get down. Down, 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 down. Keep quiet. You're being watched, Mrs. Beletsky, so lie there nice and still until your guard arrives.
Connie tells me you've been on the grid all night. It's not the way to deal with it, Malcolm.
I was here because a GCHQ listening station picked up an anomaly on a frequency scan.
I see. And am I going to understand the next bit?
It was a low-power beam at 532 nanometers, a pulse of half a nanosecond.
I say again.
I think it may be a comms burst from a submarine.
What submarine?
Exactly. I've been liaising with GCHQ, Naval Command, and the Cousins, trying to eliminate alternative explanations.
Alternative explanations to what?
To the fact that there might be an unidentified Russian submarine in British waters.
And it definitely didn't originate from a British vessel.
Well, there were none within 500 square kilometers of the point of origin.
Other nations with subs capable of a stealth incursion.
America, but it's not American.
And it's the wrong strategic theatre for the Chinese. Last known Russian deployment?
The St. Petersburg, but even she couldn't enter our coastal waters entirely undetected, besides which she's currently in dock for a refit.
It's as if the Russians are fluttering their eyelashes, playing innocent.
If there's a Russian stealth vessel operating in British waters, I want to know what the hell it's up to. I need hard proof of its existence and its purpose.
Go and put the squeeze on Beletsky.
Хорошо.
I want you to find out who they are. And I want you to bring me bits of them. Понятно?
Извините.
Иди сюда. They want me to do what? Черт.
Don't turn around.
Why not?
I've got split ends.
What do you want? Money?
Just so you know what we're talking about. This is St. Catherine Rising, painted by Peter Paul Rubens between 1609 and 1612. You had it stolen from the Georgian People's Public Museum 12 years ago. Would you like it back?
Yes.
What is Russia planning?
I have no way of knowing this.
Of course, you may choose to let me keep the painting, in which case I'll reveal its provenance. Do you think there'll be a President Beletsky if you've been imprisoned for theft? So I'll ask you again. Because I was brought up to be polite, and because I'm in a good mood. What is Russia planning?
Yesterday, a coded damage report was relayed to an FSB safe house from a Russian submarine in British waters. It was damaged in a collision of some kind.
What else?
Nothing.
Oh, there's always something. Tell me and I'll let you keep them.
Подожди. All I know is I've been ordered to shut down Christus Oil's computer servers today.
When today?
3:58 p.m.
Why?
Because I do as I'm told to do.
That everything?
Yes, suka!
Congratulations. Your testicles are yours to take home with you. Last night, a fishing boat sank off the east coast. Now, if it sank as the result of a collision with a submarine, that would explain the damage report. The damage report would explain Malcolm's rogue comms signal.
So the submarine's still in British waters?
As of last night, yes. We also know that Beletsky was personally ordered to take the Christus oil servers offline at 3:58 p.m. today.
I've been thinking about this ever since we picked up the comms burst. Beletsky's intel seems to corroborate it. I think they might be planning to tap a cable.
What does that mean?
Electronic data travels through fiber optic cables which crisscross the ocean floor. There are thousands of them, passing billions of phone calls, emails, electronic files, traveling through a strand of glass as thin as a human hair. They run uncovered at depths in excess of 1,000 feet.
Making them accessible to a specially equipped submarine.
And making it the perfect location from which to launch a cyber attack.
Because from the deep ocean, nobody could prove that they were responsible.
Cyber warfare.
Estonia, early 2007, a cyber attack almost took out the entire country. The attackers send a tsunami of information, clogs up computer servers, brings them down. It sort of kills them in the end.
It's called distributed denial of service. A sophisticated attack would instantly shut down every computer system in Great Britain. The damage inflicted would be on a scale otherwise achieved only through an all-out nuclear strike.
We have less than 4 hours to preempt it. We better call the JIC.
Harry, what have you come here to propose?
Shut down the internet.
Oh, shut down the internet, of course. You know, for a moment I thought you were about to suggest something altogether absurd.
If this country does not have internet connectivity, then the attack cannot happen. So, shut it down.
Can we even do that?
We do have a provision in place, yes, but this notion is certifiably insane.
It is a drastic contingency, but it's the only contingency left open to us.
It's not a contingency, it's an error that would cost the economy billions. You have no concrete evidence whatsoever. This is entirely circumstantial, and one has to assume, Harry, that you're being motivated emotionally.
I'm sorry, Harry, I have to agree.
Then you're wrong. Richard, for once, put departmental politics aside and listen to what I'm actually saying.
What you're saying is that we should take a medicine that's as bad as the malady, kill or cure. Is that it?
Harry, this is just too much to ask. Even if I was of a mind to help you, Number 10 could never allow it.
Then Number 10 is about to watch this country stumble and fall.
package for Lucas now?
I don't understand.
Who better to be your handler than your ex-wife?
What? You were... always.
I loved you, but I love Russia too.
How many years did I waste?
You lied to me too.
I never lied.
Did you tell me what you were?
I thought of you. All that time. 8 years. I thought of nothing but you.
You lied to me, but now your lie is turning around and coming back at you. What we have left is this.
Well, I can't do this.
The point of me being your handler is that there's every reason for people who were once together, who have not seen each other for so long occasionally, to catch up. Drink coffee.
What do you need to know?
An encrypted communication was sent last night from international waters. Has MI5 identified the source of this signal?
There's no way that I can access that kind of information. The trust isn't there. Not yet.
Well, you're the spy. I need you to report by 3:30 p.m. After that, no phones.
Why no phones?
All I know. No phones.
Malcolm, we urgently need a plan of attack. We need to get onto the offensive.
Have we got anything from the JIC?
The Joint Intelligence Committee won't take the political risk. They're sending us a couple of naval technicians.
We've got 3 hours to avert this attack. Well, the only thing I can come up with is that to launch the attack, the submarine needs to physically link to the fiber optic communications cable. If we can find a way of talking to the sub, computer to computer, I could launch a zero-day attack, effectively bouncing the cyber attack back onto its source. It would take out the sub's computer system, its navigations.
Would you have time to prepare the attack?
Well, yes, but we need to identify which fiber optic cable the sub is planning to log onto.
Out of several thousand.
And even when we find that out, I'll still need the submarine's remote access protocols.
We need somebody with access to Arkady Katchimov.
The chocolate one. Sorry. So, how are you? The chocolate one. Sorry. The chocolate one. Sorry. The chocolate one. Sorry. The chocolate one. Sorry.
early chocolate one. Sorry.
To foil the cyber attack, we have to use the asset we have who is closest to the Russians.
You want to use Lucas?
He has a relationship with Katchimov.
Katchimov was responsible for Adam's death, Harry.
And I said we will have revenge. This is the start.
Lucas is damaged goods. You want to put him up against a man like Katchimov?
I said before.
Yeah, he was one of the best. Was.
If this submarine attack takes place, it's not just the economy that will scream. There'll be civilian casualties.
We've only got 2 hours, and I'm running short of options, Roz.
Do you trust him?
Bring him in. Let's talk. He left his house 10 minutes ago.
You've had the place under surveillance?
Of course.
Do you know where he is now?
No.
I'll go round to Lucas's flat, see what he's done with the place. Pest control. Anything on the video surveillance?
They used to send a nice young man.
Any movement of note?
There was something earlier.
Roz.
Harry, I'm afraid we've gone bobbing for a bad apple. Lucas is a double agent. You were right to be cautious.
On this occasion, I'd be happy to have been wrong.
So, turns out actually doing this is more difficult than I thought it was going to be.
Anyone who sells themselves was a virgin once. And you didn't sell yourself cheap. 8 years.
What if it been 5 years? 4 years? 2? What conversation will we be having now?
This one. Lucas, it's for the best. MI5 never helped you. These people. You owe them nothing. You gave them all those years of solitude and darkness. In comparison, this little bit of information, it's nothing.
Thank you. Yatachka. Are you happy?
Happiness isn't about getting what we want. It's about appreciating what we have. So yes, I'm happy. One day you'll be happy too.
You didn't really believe all that happiness crap, did you? How's the nervous system?
Twitchy. This is a mistake.
I'm glad you didn't waste those years trying to memorize convincing excuses.
Maybe Katchimov should add that to his curriculum.
We should be following Elizaveta.
We are following Elizabeta.
Come on, Lucas. Impress me with your ability to talk your way out of this.
I agreed to be Katchimov's agent in London. Of course I did. But just to get back. To come home. God knows I couldn't rely on you to do it for me.
And you failed to mention this earlier. Why?
I told you in the car.
You joked about it in the car.
Well, you suspected it anyway. You as good as told me so. If I'd admitted it officially, you'd have locked me in a cell and debriefed me for months on end, and I've seen enough cells. So I decided to prove myself by bringing Katchimov to you.
This is actually rather good.
Because it has the advantage of being true.
You passed on deeply sensitive information to the head of the FSB in London in order to bring him down.
Yes, I did.
Explain to me how that works.
Katchimov ordered me to find out about a message that you may have intercepted, something originating from the ocean.
And you decided to find it and tell him?
I did.
Why?
Because he knows what the message is, he knows where it came from, and he knows that you've intercepted it. He's testing me. Sending me out to get something that he already knows. It's the only way he can prove my worth as an asset, and Katchimov really, really needs to trust me. It's his greatest vulnerability. He's embarked on a major operation, and in the chaos that follows, he's going to need a man on the inside.
Because that way he can stay one step ahead of any possible retaliation.
He wants you, he wants all of us, dancing to his tune.
If you're lying to me, you won't get so much as a funeral.
I sent Elizaveta to meet Katchimov because I had to get him out of that embassy. I have to get him out and on his own if I'm going to turn him. I know you want him, Harry. Well, so do I. This is your chance, your one chance. Take it, now. Right now. Or let him go.
We need you to get the submarine's remote access protocols. They'll be inside the Russian embassy.
How much time do we have?
Less than an hour.
Okay. It looks like she's making a rendezvous.
I tell you this, Elizaveta. You go now, you pick up your child, you buy bottled water and canned food, enough to last for 1 week at least. 2, perhaps, 3 to be safe.
What's happening?
There will be unrest for a while. So, you go now. Get your child. Be safe. She went that way.
I'll catch you later.
So what is this? Surprise party. Music and dancing girls.
Oh, I think there have been enough surprises for one day. Anyway, I've got something for you.
Please, go on.
There's a submarine. A spy submarine in British waters. Today it will be used to launch a cyber attack on Britain.
This is what MI5 has learned.
This is what MI5 has learned.
How do they know these things?
Well, they have a mole. The Russian embassy. Very high level.
Who?
You.
Don't be so stupid.
It's you, Arkady. Like it or not, it's you. Look at the pair of you, so old school as if the wall never fell. So your whole strategy is rather dependent on one thing. Which one of you am I loyal to?
Well, it should be an easy decision. Without control over energy, your country is finished.
Yeah, but if I were to make a decision based on something more than self-interest, I could expose you as a traitor.
This is not true.
No.
Can I make it look?
Yes, I can.
No, you can't. Not true enough.
Well, we know about the submarine attack, and we know because you told me, and I told MI5.
They will never believe you.
It depends what they want to believe, because your bosses are certainly going to want a scapegoat when we decide to publicize this aggression. If I were you, I'd keep a Geiger counter handy, because they're going to light you up like Litvinenko for making them look stupid. If, however, you give me the subcodes and we foil this little plot with nobody any the wiser, wouldn't that be better for everyone?
What delicious irony. You are trying to turn me, my own spy.
Well, let's just call it a strategic retreat on your part. Live to fight another day. So it doesn't really matter if I'm not your spy, Arkady. What matters is whether you get lost in the fallout.
происходит? За работу.
They've got 8 minutes till the attack is due.
As soon as I access this data, it will set off alarm bells all over the embassy and they will come.
Just do as you're asked, leave the worrying to me.
Посольство Российской Федерации.
Yeah, this is an emergency call from MI5. Agent ID PLM29/8818181.
Code word Rhino. Repeat. Code word Rhino. Please be advised, MI5
has a credible threat. There is a bomb in the building. Repeat.
There is a bomb in the embassy.
Do it now. Now!
Come on, Lucas.
Welcome, it's on its way.
Okay.
Okay. It's a modified T-class spy sub. The Alexei Leonov.
Присоединиться к кабелю. 3, 2, 1.
They've breached the cable. We've got 30 seconds.
It's launching from cable number ARD-392, deep North Atlantic.
I'm launching the zero-day attack. That's their tertiary firewall infected.
Nearly.
Зонды в исходное положение.
That's the secondary firewall.
Wait.
Теперь второй. Хорошо.
Malcolm, quickly.
Что происходит? Нас атакуют! Прекратить операцию!
Got them.
And this evening, the Kremlin has thanked the Royal Navy for its speedy assistance after a Russian submarine on an oceanographic survey sank off the coast of Britain, following what's been described as catastrophic engine failure. Naval rescue boats raced to the scene after the submarine sent out a distress signal earlier this afternoon.
Excellent news. We've sent them a huge message.
As long as it buys me out of a 6-month debrief.
It's bought you a return to this section. If that's what you want.
Of course I do, Harry.
What happens to Katchimov?
He belongs to us now. That's our revenge.
It seems to me the punishment doesn't fit the crime.
Katchimov's a big prize. Don't underestimate his importance in future battles.
Exactly what Adam would have said.
As you said to me, Roz, Adam's dead. And Katchimov is responsible. Harry, he was worth more.
I'm not sure I like what you've done with the house.
My tastes have changed.
I'm sure they have. We have your boss, Elizaveta.
Your boss, too.
No. You weren't FSB when we were married. When did Katchimov turn you?
He approached me a little over a year ago. He told me you'd been arrested, but you were alive. And that you could come home if I helped him.
Why did you say yes? Why put yourself at risk?
He showed me photographs of you in that place. Your skin. He said it would be easier on you if you believed I had always worked for him.
Well, he's a very clever man, Elizaveta. But he's not a good man.
So now? You arrest me? I can tell you now I know nothing of value.
My friends want to throw you to the lions. And it would be so easy to implicate you. To make it look like you and Katchimov were working together for MI5. Because that's what I am. I'm MI5. I was MI5 when we married, MI5 all those years in prison, and I'm MI5 now. Whatever your reasons for working with Katchimov, you need to think about protecting your family. So let me help you.
How?
Work for us.
Were you always this cold? Under the skin? Was that man I knew just a lie?
If you don't let me do this, they will take everything away from you. This life, this happiness, it will all be gone. I know what that's like. And there are no words to describe how terrible it is.
My husband is home.
You a rangefinder, no? The British asset in Moscow. I ordered your execution.
Well, silly old you. It's all over, Arkady. Done and dusted.
Your escort will be here in a moment or two. I know you won't mind if I don't wait around to wave goodbye.
So, this is it.
This is it. You won't be free. Not for some time, but we'll make you as comfortable as possible.
Until you have squeezed from me the very last piece of intelligence that I have.
You know the game.
And I bow to the better player. I congratulate you on your victory.
God save me from any more victories like this one.
There's a pity about your man. Carter, was it?
He's dead. That's not a pity, it's a crime.
I did what I had to do for my country. I'm not seeking forgiveness.
You'll find none.
And you will never find rest, Harry, until you have forgiven yourself. Men like us, there is no room for remorse. Carter was a very courageous fellow, but he was a resource, and the resources can be replaced. There's always another courageous fellow waiting to step into the breach.